All right, shalom and good afternoon. Randy here. It's just a beautiful thing. I mean, I just keep on running across this free material, and as I continue to do this, I have an analytical mind. I'm always analyzing things, and one of the things I'm able to figure out is that I'm going to be able to build an entire structure with free material. I mean, I have the 2x4s on lockdown. I got now the T111 is on knockdown. You know how much this stuff costs, and they're just giving it away for free. All you have to do is come and pick it up. Now the only thing with this is that you're gonna have to cut it so that the boards will line up on the outside of the structure. But this is a perfect example of a pallet full of T111 that I can get for free. All I got to do is back the truck up, pick it up, and be on my merry way. You see all this stuff? I mean, they're just giving this stuff away. It's just all excess stuff that can be used. Panels, I mean, you can do chicken coops out of this stuff. You can build sheds. You can build additions. I mean, all of this stuff is just readily free. Doors as well. As the more and more I analyze this, the more and more I say definitely I'll be able to build a structure totally free out of used materials. We're talking insulation. We're talking 2x4s. We're talking the outside exterior. We're talking about floorboards. That's pretty much what a structure consists of. Is these kind of materials, hammers, nails, things like that. So, as the more and more I network, what I'm finding is that the more and more opportunities come to pass, the more and more information that I get to be privy to, and as well, more and more people are willing to help out once they hear the vision. I mean, I tell people about the story, I tell people about where I'm from and what is about to be accomplished, and they're more than happy to get behind it and provide the materials and even ship some materials out to the land. I just now got a whole shipment of mulch that I can get for free as well. See, I'm all about free. I'm all about, penny pinching, doing whatever you can, cutting back whatever you can on expenses, buying used, restoring something as opposed to buying something new. All of the tools that I have pretty much I purchased at flea markets, pennies on the dollar, no taxes paid. I mean, this is the mentality that you got to get into. You got to be a hustler. You got to be vigorous, and you got to really go after it. And people ain't hungry today. You know what I'm saying? And, you ain't got to buy a new freaking car or a new bike or a new tractor or something like that. Buy it used. It's so much more economical. It's so much more wise to do. Because you're getting it straight out and you're not paying taxes. I mean, this stuff I can get for free and I'm not paying taxes. I mean, we're talking about, another cat talking about you could build deer blinds out of this stuff and sell deer blinds. I mean, there's just so much stuff that you can do with this material if you're just willing to put in the work and scrape it together, accumulate it through time, and then put it all together, and then you have a nice structure that you can build for pennies on a dollar. I mean, man, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but people, you know what I'm saying, they're not willing to sacrifice. They want everything now. It's sad, it's sad, but, I mean, people, they call me, my family, they always call me a penny pincher or you're cheap, but everybody always coming to me borrowing money, you know what I'm saying, out of family and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, this can be done. If you're willing to get out there and get after it and network, there are resources available that you can get, for free. All you got to do is willing to get out there and step out of your comfort zone and ask questions. The worst thing somebody can do is say no. The worst somebody can do is say no. You can always ask the question. This is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about, getting my whole hands on floor joists, floorboards, the floor panels that you do inside the house, not only addition to the subfloor, but the regular floor. Unlimited supply to that stuff. that I'm accumulating. So, you know, get after it, get vigorous. You know, you can do this stuff, and you don't necessarily have to buy new. You know, and pay interest and pay notes on shit on a monthly basis. You would be surprised if I told you, and I'm going to get into the economics of this stuff also, my monthly expenses. I mean, it is just phenomenal. There's some people's monthly expenses, their monthly expenses in 1 month will cover 1 year's worth of monthly of expenses. So what they spend in 1 month, I spend in 1 year in monthly in expenses every month. That's phenomenal. I mean, you just can't beat that, but you gotta be willing to tighten up that belt. You gotta be willing, you know, to be frugal for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, they're not willing to make that short-term sacrifice for that long-term goal. You know, and it's a sad thing, but you know, like they said, you know, at the end of the day, the meek shall inherit the earth. Take it easy. You can get it done. Shalom.